Alright, you guys are allowed to eat now.
Yay!
Just tell everyone what you got. Oh, and that's so I'll just show like this.
Okay.
This is what a milkshake looks like. It's strawberry peanut butter, right?
It's not a milkshake.
I'll go grab another straw.
Is it a nut milkshake?
I don't know,
than a
some kind of I'll just.
I wonder if we can tell. I guess the peanut butter would make it taste like nuts. Either way, whether we could tell.
All right. It's hard to tell because they're not see-through.
It doesn't. I don't mind if I get this. Yeah.
It's about halfway-ish.
It smells
Yeah.
strange. It smells like we have a chocolate.
This is very melted because we.
Quality Street.
I don't know if I can see in this.
No,
Nope, I'm like a ghost.
Oh yeah, it tastes. It tastes like a Ferrero Rocher. Do you get those? Yeah.
It's really good. I haven't had one of these before. I haven't had like strawberry peanut butter before. But this is really good. It's better than I thought it would be, honestly.
Does Craig want a straw?
Why
Does
not?
Craig want water?
Sure.
Alrighty then.
Go this way a little bit so that we can. So I'm not just a weird ghost. You can just hear my voice.
It's just your nose, yeah. Just the very tip of your
Yeah.
nose.
I swear I'm here. What did you get, Mom?
Chicken parmesan and stretch bread.
I got the grilled seitan sandwich.
How's your
good.
Reuben, Steve?
Great.
You got the
Very
scrambled.
good.
Yeah, scrambled tofu with 2 types of vegan cheese. That for a second there I forgot was vegan because it's really cheesy. Bell peppers, something else, mushrooms, and then some greens. Oh,
And you guys have Dea, right?
yeah, no, we have another brand.
Macosta or
We have
something like that.
BioLife.
Oh, we got that recently.
The only time I've ever had Deo was when it was on a vegan pizza. So it was frozen. And people say it's stretchy, but I haven't experienced a lot of stretchiness with the Deo, if I'm honest.
I got the BioLife. I had to order it from veganessentials.com.
What were your thoughts?
Oh, I really liked it. I got the smoked Gouda, and then the other one might have been provolone.
that was good.
Yeah, that was really good. And we also got the Beyond Meat burgers.
We can't get those in the UK.
We can't get vegan milk chocolate from Calibo because that's our dark chocolate that the vegan is from Calibo. Well, it comes to us through our distributor, but America isn't going to. Calibo's not distributing it in America right now. It's made with rice milk, which is kind of a bummer because I think we have a good market for it. Oh well.
Yeah. Did you get the loaded tofu scramble, or do you know which one?
Loaded, yeah.
Well, that's my favorite
What does that
one.
mean?
Yeah, I had
Just
that
like a
once.
lot.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Oh.
There's like a green tofu scramble, just like broccoli, green peppers, just like a lot of green stuff. And then there might be
I'm
another
actually
one.
like amazed at how good it is, and it's because it's got loads of spices, turmeric, I think maybe coriander.
Yeah, I think everybody puts turmeric in the scrambled because that way it's yellow like eggs.
It kind of tastes like when I make a dal. When I make a lentil dal, I put in turmeric and coriander seeds, toasted. Maybe there's some mustard seed in here as well, but it kind of looks like a big lump of stuff, but it tastes really good. We have quite a few restaurants in London that cater to vegans, but also completely 100% vegan restaurants. I'm guessing in New York City there's a ton as well. But, so there's only one out here?
Yeah, that's it.
There's only one.
There's a lot
most
of vegan
them,
friendly ones.
yeah, they have vegan options, but it's nice to walk into a restaurant and you know that every single thing in there is something you can have,
Yeah.
which you can't do because of the gluten.
Yeah. But I know exactly what you mean, that feeling of anything.
It's like being a kid in a candy store. I can have anything.
Yeah.
A candy store?
A kid in a candy store with an unlimited budget.
Kid with an unlimited budget.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Well,
you
sometimes
doing life.
in the summertime, we have the little kids come in with a little piggy bank and they put all the change on the counter. How much can I get with that? Count it out for them.
Remember the kid who thought that he had $6, but he didn't.
You had 3? They're folding in half? Yep. Folding them in half doesn't mean you get to count it twice.
Huh.
That's really cute though, isn't it?
That was
One
such
time a little
funny
kid
story.
came down to watch us making candy. He was probably about 3. He saw Steve, you know, what he was doing. He started pushing his sleeves up. He was going to help.
No.
But his mother shut him right down. She was on to him.
Huh. The chips in here make a nice crunch.
Can't have too much crunch.
Mm-mm.
Do you think that this cafe make their own seitan, like their own sandwich fillings and stuff? Or they
I
buy
don't
it?
know.
What exactly is seitan or seitan?
This is made with gluten.
What is it though? I mean, what?
You know the sausage I made? That's
What?
considered seitan.
No, I mean, what is the
Gluten.
what's
Gluten, it's
gluten?
Oh,
it's a combination
it's
of
wheat
2
protein.
proteins called glutenin and gliadin, and they combine together to make gluten.
So
And it's found in wheat, barley, and rye,
Oh.
and a lot of commercially processed oats because they're just on the
so
same
it's a
conveyor
grain
belt.
Contaminated,
product,
yeah.
really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a part of wheat. It's like just
the
like
sticky bit right in the middle
Yeah.
of a grain. And it's delicious, and I can't eat it because it makes me sick. But you can buy it in bags. You can buy bags of vital wheat gluten.
We do.
Yeah.
To make our sausage.
Mhm.
And we also use it to make our whole wheat pizza dough.
You should try making that stuff. That would be a good
Yeah.
experiment. Because you could freeze it in slices and just like nuke the sandwich, instant sandwich.
Yep.
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
really good.
What's yours
You're
again?
reviewing it like I reviewed the chocolate. Yeah.
I'm not really good at reviewing stuff. It's like kind of spicy, but not like overwhelmingly so that I have to like slow down.
What
when
is it you
eating.
ordered? I can't remember.
Cajun seitan sandwich. So it's like Cajun tasting, and
I think I've actually had that before.
it's good. I'm pretty happy with it.
Is it chewy?
I wouldn't say like chewy. Like I don't have to chew it a lot in order to eat it. I don't know. It's just got a good texture. I don't know how to describe it other than good.
It's funny because it kind of looks like, this is going to sound like heresy or something, it kind of looks like bacon from here. It's got that kind of texture of cooked, but it's not. It's made from plants.
Yeah, it's like I guess you could say it's almost like it tastes like imitation meat, but like you can tell that it's not meat. You know, there's like a lot of like some burgers try to actually emulate meat, and then other ones are just stuff that's supposed to be
It's
good
burger
between bread.
shaped.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just supposed to be good between bread, and this is like almost like in between. That's how I feel about it.
I know that you all said that Beyond Meat Burger was good. Cara said she felt bad, like she felt like she was eating meat, right?
Yeah.
My niece Abby felt the same way. In fact, they bought the burgers, and the ones they didn't eat, they brought to us because they didn't want them because they were too much like meat. They said. And we were thankful. We were happy to have them. Give them a good home
You have any more?
in our bellies.
Have you tried putting them on your grill yet, Steve?
Yes.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that was the
One-
time that.
one-
Oh, I thought we did them upstairs. Yeah, now I remember. We
Nope.
did them down here.
Yeah, they were good.
Did it feel like you're almost cooking the same thing that you used to?
It seemed like they were meat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they looked like
really-
it too. Like
yeah.
the way they were packaged,
And the way they cooked and
the way it
everything.
looked when it was raw. Like it was like red and it looked like meat. And then me and the vegan zombie made a video where we made it into meatballs, and it actually like just kind of behaved like ground meat.
Yeah.
You know, like the same thing that you expect ground meat to look like. Feel like
Except without the pathogens.
you didn't have to worry about washing your hands after.
That's a really good thing, isn't it? That when you do vegan cooking, you can taste it as you go. You don't have to worry about it having
Yeah.
salmonella in it or something else.
One of the best
bad.
parts right there.
Yeah.
Well, another good thing about doing this now with being vegan is my blood test when I was going to the doctors before we went vegan. I was getting my numbers were all going up. for cholesterol, diabetic, everything. And then when we started doing this, my numbers all went down to normal. So,
You can see it. It's right there in numbers. And you can still have a beer on a Sunday if you want one.
Every day.
oh yeah.
You don't have to be some kind of missionary, like abstinent person. It's just you still eat burgers. They're just not made from cows.
Yeah, that's
it's just
all.
exactly
Yeah.
the same as you were before. Only
Yeah.
you're just not eating
Now I'm healthier.
animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're healthier. Yeah.
Well, a lot of things with burgers is the toppings and the things you put on them. Like I like to make homemade whole wheat organic buns because if you're gonna have a good burger, you gotta have it on a good bun.
That's a good recipe video. If you haven't done that yet.
What? Oh, bun
The
recipe?
buns, yeah. And you could
do that.
sprinkle sesame seeds on top as well.
Oh yeah, that's be a good idea.
You could make your own Big Smack.
I hope Kara's lunch is dank AF
I'm sure it is.
because mine is.
I'm sure she's eating at the same time. She could have like came home and eat with us because
she just
she
doesn't
takes
do
the whole
that.
half hour.
Yeah.
She takes the whole hour break. I do like most of the time when I have a break. I usually come home for my break because it's like maybe 10 minutes away.
I got
You
home.
both work there together.
Sometimes. There's it's only been like 1 hour that we've both been at register at the same time. Most times she's doing signs. But, I mean, we were lucky to find her at the register today.
You think she was covering for someone, or does she kind of
I don't
have
know.
to dual?
It could go either way. I mean, she does signs most of the time, but she definitely is on cash register pretty much every day, at least 1 or 2 hours.
Is it mostly so people can take breaks?
No, they just still want people to know how to do stuff.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
No bite?
What comes this?
Chicken parm. And that's stretchy bread. I could make a chicken parm sandwich.
Yeah.
How would you do it?
Well, I think they just use Gardein chicken tenders.
All right.
Just cook them up and top them with some sauce and some
The
vegan-
kind of chicken tenders we had recently? Oh, yeah, those are good.
but make them into a sandwich like this.
Yeah.
This is a really good bread though. A ciabatta bread would be really good.
That's what it is, isn't it?
It's called stretchy bread. It's something patented or something.
I thought that was basically ciabatta bread, though.
It kind of is. There's some sort of big fight between two restaurants over the stretchy bread recipe.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
UK, they look really pale. I mean, I guess that's toasted, so maybe. Yeah. It looks the same.
Yeah, it's the bottom and the top. But a restaurant, Possibilities, created the stretchy bread, and then one of the chefs left there and went to another restaurant and started making it there. And he had signed a non-disclosure agreement, so they were suing.
Wow.
He wasn't supposed to take those secrets with him.
Bread secrets.
I know you wouldn't think there'd be any bread secrets left to be made.
Yeah.
Then maybe they could have just called it elastic bread.
Human beings have been making bread for a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of new ways to make it.
I'm actually kind of glad this melted a lot because it's usually so thick it's hard to suck through a straw.
What is it, strawberry?
Strawberry peanut butter.
It's kind of like a PBJ.
Kind of.
It tastes just like a Ferrero Rocher to me. Have you ever seen those chocolates?
Those are like hazelnut, right?
It's peanut, but the peanut and the strawberry together tastes. It completely reminds me of that,
Hazelnutty?
which is odd. Peanut plus strawberry equals hazelnut.
Anything that I've had there that has peanut butter in it is like just ridiculous.
Ridiculously good.
Oh yeah.
What kind of peanut butter do they use?
I don't know. I mean, pretty much. I don't really think I've had a peanut butter that I didn't like. So
We've never met one. Didn't like.
yeah, I've never met a peanut butter I didn't like.
What are you doing tomorrow?
More videos. That's my life.
Videos.
That's my life now.
And do you have a plan for it, or is it just winging it?
I just wing it. Mom and dad, like when it comes to like Hercules, mom and dad will just like come upstairs and say, hey, we're doing this later. You want to come down? I'm like, all right, just let me know when you're doing it. And then when it comes to this channel, it's usually just whip out my camera and document what's going on. That's pretty much it. And like all the recipes are like the reason we like fumble around because like we just check all the ingredients to make sure that we have them all, and then we just sort of fumble our way through it. We don't really like read the instructions until we're on camera. So that's why like half the time we're like, I don't know, because we didn't really think it through. We're just.
I saw an exception to that where I think you were baking something or making it was in a crock pot.
Blueberry cobbler?
Yeah, and you said, oh, someone's very kindly put everything
Oh,
out.
Craig wanted blueberry cobbler, so I said, and he wanted me to make it when I came home from work. When I came upstairs, so I said, have the blueberries washed, have everything out, and then I'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's some recipes that we've done that like we've made it so many times before that we know how to do it. But like I think the cookie ones, we'd never done those before. Tofu scramble. There wasn't really like a recipe for tofu scramble. I just kind of.
I looked at a bunch of different recipes and cobbled together what I thought would be good.
It's pretty much you just like.
Same with my lasagnas. I was just I looked at a couple recipes and went, okay, I think this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Did you get my first attempt at lasagna or second?
No.
Okay.
Third, I think.
I think my first attempt was when you had that accident. That was my first attempt.
And then second time, I just wasn't here until it was time to eat. And the third time, I was here. Then we caught it.
Say third time's a charm.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if there's anything that you can't make vegan, and I just don't think there is. I mean,
Not really.
there is.
I mean, I don't think that like vegan seafood has like come very far.
That's true, actually.
Well, yeah, to get
I
the,
haven't
to
really.
get the fishy taste, who'd want it?
I haven't really people who are coming off of eating fish and really like it. I mean, I haven't really tried any, but I can't imagine it would be very good right now. And like
Especially
vegan
broiled.
bacon, I don't think
Yeah.
is very good right now. Oh, so you got the cupcake now?
Yeah,
There's
I'm gonna wash my hands and then break
I'll
it
allow
open.
it.
There are some vegan bacons I'd really like to try that I've never tried. I've seen someone make it out of coconut. Like really thinly sliced coconut. They dehydrate it, I think, with like lots of spices and liquid smoke. But I can kind of do without bacon. I understand bacon. I understand why people love it, but it's not really that good when you compare it to other salty.
Yeah.
Like there are lots of delicious salty things.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bacon here is different to in the UK again as well.
Really?
Yeah. It's much fattier here in the US.
Oh yeah.
It's more like, it's been described by some of my American friends as more like Canadian bacon.
Oh yeah.
In that there's like big pieces of lean meat with like a little dangly bit of fat.
Yeah, it's
Whereas
a lot
here
fattier.
it's like really marbled, and the rashes are very rectangular, and it's totally different. But I suppose that means that when English people talk about it,
good.
and when
Is
American
it
people talk about
cherry
it, they're
on
kind of
top?
talking about
Chocolate
a
cherry.
different product in a way.
Hey, now you know how to
Yeah.
make how to decorate a cupcake.
I
right?
do.
That's
I
better.
do. I still don't think I'm as good as a little cake artist.
No.
No, I know you can't have any, and I'm very sorry for that. Do you want any cupcake?
I'm so full now that I would
All right, I
just-
guess it's more for me and you then.
Okay, so I'm guessing we're splitting this, right, Craig?
Yeah. I wouldn't let you eat it all.
Yeah. Thank you for throwing yourself on my
Yeah.
on my cupcake sword.
What flavour is it?
Chocolate cherry.
Do you want the cherry?
I don't care.
We've got some business to do tomorrow and on Tuesday, and if I'm just useless.
Wouldn't
for
you
it-
just like? Wouldn't you like to go to an American
Sarah,
hospital?
why do you look
or-
so grey? Cupcake.
One of my sisters has dietary issues. She can't even eat a banana. She'll be sick for a week from a banana. Yeah, so
And they're delicious, and you eat 10 a day.
I do.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm eating her share. Poor thing.
That's good that you help her in that way.
Yeah.
You know, thoughtful.
She seems to appreciate it. She showed her appreciation by when she went to Vermont. She brought me back maple sugar, which I love.
Maple everything is good.
Yes, I could not agree more. I love it.
This is another thing. Like,
Kara
you know,
loves it.
This chocolate syrup isn't. You can put it on everything. Maple syrup, you can put it on everything. It's fine. Everything would be improved.
We use it for a lot of baking instead of sugar. We often use maple syrup.
I don't usually put sugar in my tea, but if I'm gonna put anything in my tea, the best thing is maple syrup. It's just really expensive in the UK, so you have to be.
Do you guys not really have maple trees there? Like you?
So is it, it's
We have
imported?
maple trees, but we don't produce maple syrup, to my knowledge. I think
So
we
where's it
import all
imported from? Canada?
Canadian maple, 100% pure Canadian maple syrup. That's what you got to look for it to really be
'Cause there's
the real deal.
You can even get syrup like locally here. Like there's, I know
Yeah.
in Vernon.
What
The
people
farmer's
actually
market.
make it here?
Yeah.
There's at the farmer's market down the city Saturdays. There's a guy that always used to be there selling his own.
Yeah, yeah.
It's expensive.
When we had cross country meets, we went to the VVS in by Vernon, Verona, Cheryl. So that was like, they just had like a whole like network of like tubes that go into trees, and we're like, what's that? And then so it's like, oh, they tap those for maple syrup. I was like, no way, that's cool.
Tree
Right.
blood.
Yeah, that's
Tree
very
blood.
beacon.
And then they have to boil it forever to get just a gallon of syrup. Yeah.
Yeah, Lewis almost got a job at I think it's called a sugar bush, like where they make maple syrup. And then it didn't come together. He didn't get a job.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting.
But now he's surveying tracks, so it's good.
Oh, so Lewis has graduated and
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, he's got a big boy job
productive
now.
human and stuff now.
Mhm.
Well, Stan made syrup at Beacon's
Oh
Gift.
yeah.
Oh, yeah?
This is apple orchard Beacon's Gift, and it was Terry's mom's husband. He worked up there making syrup, and it took hours and hours.
Apple syrup.
It was no.
I think they made apple syrup and or not
Apple cider.
apple cider and maple syrup
Yeah,
Yes.
he did both.
That makes
yeah.
and
sense.
cider donuts. And,
I was
Yes.
like,
Which I can make now.
he was at an apple orchard making syrup. And I was
or they made
I say it
apple
wrong.
fritters.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
I knew what I wanted to say. I just didn't.
Yeah.
you have a lot of apple. What's it called? Puree. You don't call it applesauce. You call it applesauce.
Oh yeah.
In this country as well. Like kids even have it in their packed lunches.
Oh yeah.
But we don't do
Yeah,
that. In
it's
the
really
UK.
common. What do kids pack to their lunches then?
Well, 10 packets of applesauce. No. Yeah, lots of different things. Sandwiches, crisps, biscuits,
Crisps, you mean? So crisps or chips? And
potato chips, cookies. Yeah. What else do?
Fruit?
What else? Fruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds
they're
like pretty
all very
similar.
typical things, but
Wait, what do you
the
call-
apple,
what do you guys
the
call
applesauce
crackers?
is crackers.
Crackers. Oh, it's just okay.
Yeah.
Not the same.
But we could run through a few of the different terminologies because the obvious ones, you know, jam and jelly.
Mhm.
Although you do call jam as well.
Mhm.
You kind of like have classes of.
Jam, jelly, and preserves.
Um,
I like preserves.
preserves is a nice word, isn't it?
It's
And it kind of is a catch-all
Mhm.
because pickles are technically preserves as well.
Well, I think preserves mean there's like still chunks, but I think jam's like that too, though. I think jelly is just like a spread.
It's really smooth and clear.
Yeah, not necessarily clear, but it's like smooth. Like there's no like real chunks in it or anything. It's like I think jam and preserves. I think both have chunks. Like my favorite is like blueberry preserves from Trader Joe's. It's really good. We always have some. It's good.
I like there's a weird type of berry called a bilberry and it's like a blueberry.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
They're really small and they're really potent. They're kind of full of flavor.
Do they taste like a blueberry?
It tastes like a blueberry if it had been kissed by angels.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
even better than blueberry.
It's like
I'm gonna
it's
go find a few pictures from the 80s.
okay.
oh yay yeah. But could they go in there as well?
What?
Pictures of your mum from the 80s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why she wanted to see a bunch of pictures of mom from the 80s. Oh, I'm still a ghost.
Yeah.
Like, there we
So
go.
that's what we can look at
Yeah.
when they come back. I think that'll be good.